Hey, hey, hey. Am I on? Am I on? Sorry. Trying to get sorted. Okay. Hello, hello. Looks like everything's working. How is everyone? Come on here. It's Wednesday and I'm running around like crazy today, but I'm excited to be here and I'm ready to do something different than working. I mean, I guess this is technically working. Um, so I'm excited about what we're going to make today. I've started because I had to be over there and I didn't want to be like, oh. So I'll just wait till some people get on and we'll get started. And I'm just going to read through. So today, what are we going to make today? We are making, something that's called, is that baking soda? Yeah. Hokey pokey biscuits. Today we are making hokey pokey biscuits because of the name. So do you guys know? Do the hokey pokey and you turn yourself around. Hey, that's what it's all about. Woo! Yeah, little hyper in my kitchen today. Let me find I'm just getting sorted. I've been rushing. Ugh. There we go. Yep, I still haven't got a new one. Okay. This is my life. I'm barely surviving most days. But so hokey pokey biscuits. Because hokey pokey is, and correct me if I'm wrong. Hello. Yes, beautiful day in Wellington. I was just in the city and it's so stunning here. So if you're new to my channel, if you're new to the Cooking with Edmonds show, it is the first ever collaborative cooking show ever. So basically I go live, I'm cooking something that I've never made before out of the famous Edmonds cookbook of New Zealand. Like this is what they call like their cooking Bible. Like these are all the famous recipes of New Zealand and they are quite different than anything I've ever made. And so I kind of look for you guys to tell me if I'm doing something wrong. I have learned a lot doing it this way and have just improved my baking New Zealand stuff. Hello from Johnsonville. So fast because you guys are telling me what I'm doing wrong, what I'm doing right, if I mixed it too much, and it's been so great. So the first ever collaborative cooking show, I'm excited. And I chose hokey pokey biscuits because I still giggle inside when I say the word hokey pokey. So hokey pokey in New Zealand, and correct me if I'm wrong, means like honeycomb, like a honeycomb. Like it probably took me 5 years of living here before I tried hokey pokey ice cream. And then when I did, I was like, well, I've really missed out. I haven't made hokey pokey before. And so then when I saw hokey pokey biscuits, I was like, yes, that's what we're making. Plus I have the ingredients. And so that was also why. Okay, so let's just jump in here because we can chat once it's being cooked. So I have the oven at 180 Celsius, which would be like, yeah, it's about 350, 360 Fahrenheit. So basically I've cooked 125 grams of butter. I've put the butter, I've done a half a cup of sugar, a tablespoon of golden syrup, which looks like this. Now let's talk about golden syrup. So those are all in a tablespoon of milk and I cook those until they're boiling and now I'm supposed to let them cool. So this is why I did it this way. So I could just be over there. I could do that. And so, yeah, and I'm almost out of this, but I had enough for this. So golden syrup. Now you can tell that I haven't cooked that many New Zealand recipes because, I've never baked with golden syrup. And like all these recipes that I'm in, I'm like golden syrup. I'm like, wow, I'm not baking many New Zealand recipes, at least out of here. So what you do is you bring this to a boil and then it says so you have, again, it's the butter, the sugar, a little bit of milk, and a tablespoon of the golden syrup, which, that's what I meant to say, is like, let me read it. It is a subtle caramel flavor and light consistency, ideal for toppings. And you use it, like we put on pancakes or pikelets, as you say here. And it's good, but it has a very different taste. I personally don't love it myself. That's probably why I don't bake it. But it's basically like sugar, that's not as refined. So it's like, I don't know, it's like brown sugar syrup. Would that be correct? Correct me if I'm wrong. This is just what I'm remembering off the top of my head. Would have been good to do research, but didn't. That's why I have you. So, okay. Here we go. So you mix it, stirring consistently, remove from heat, allow the mixture to cool to lukewarm. That's what we're doing, ladies and gentlemen, while I talk to you. And then sift the flour and baking soda together and add to the cool mixture. Okay, the cooled mixture. Okay. Then what we're going to do is roll it in tablespoonful balls, put on the tray, and push down with a fork. Okay, cool. So I'll probably just use a spoon. And here's my fork. Okay, cool. Easy. And then you just bake for 15, 20 minutes and we're done. Okay, but you have to listen. This is also what made me want to make these, is these crisp biscuits fizz slightly on your tongue thanks to the baking soda and the golden syrup. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm interested in the fizz. I am making my own Pop Rocks in cookie form. Do you guys know what Pop Rocks are? I should have my hair up when I'm cooking. Like, whoo, I've just been running around. I literally got off a Zoom call 5 minutes ago. So we are living the dream, people, living the dream. So I think, would I say that this is lukewarm? Yes. Okay, cool. All right, so I'm just going to use my handy dandy thing, and I'm going to put this down so you can see what I'm doing. Here we go. Oh, probably too far. Here we go. So this is, let me look, 1.5 cups of flour. So I'm going to put that in there. And then you just need a teaspoon of baking soda. So this happens to be Edmonds, so be impressed. Be impressed. Let's see, 1 teaspoon of Edmonds. There we go. I just wanted to at least use one thing. And it wasn't just because it was Edmonds. I didn't realize that till now. Okay, so I'm just going to do this so that they sift together as it goes in. And then, probably having this kind of mixer will work. Like, this is so easy, you guys. Like, you could cook this like so fast, like right before the kids come home. I'm making a mess, but that's what you do, right? When you're baking. I'm making a mess. Here we go. So you can kind of see it's forming. Oh, it's getting hard to mix, so I'm not going to be able to hold it up. Okay. So it kind of looks like a choux pastry if you've ever mixed that up. French, you know, like what you'd make. Ooh, it looks almost exactly like choux. Is that what I just made? Choux pastry? Okay, let me get this off of here. And I'm going to get another different spatula thing. Let's see. It's this one. And we'll just mix it. I just want to make sure. Yeah, it's well mixed. It looks good, so you can see what it looks like. So then it just says tablespoon full, and put it down onto here. I'm just going to rewash my hands again just because I've been touching some things. Oh. So how are you guys doing? Like, what is going on? So can you see this? Yeah, you can see this. Move the golden syrup. And so tablespoon down. Is that right? Yeah. You always want, when you're baking cookies, is to make it like somewhat thick, because then when it bakes down, it, comes out nice and thick instead of like really flat cookies. If you've melted your butter too much before you bake a cookie, before you mix up your cookies, then it will be flat. You do not want melted butter in cookies. Sorry, biscuits. Sorry, forgot where I was. Can you guys see what I'm doing? Yep. So I'm just going to add all this. And then I'm going to push the fork down in the middle of it. I have never made these. If you're new, if you just got on here, there's some new people. This is hokey pokey biscuits. That's such a funny name. I'm sorry. I can't believe some of the words that have now started coming out of my mouth that I've been here for a while. Like I say lollies as if that's a normal word to say as an adult. So yeah, it looks like I'll have to make 2 trays of this, but we'll just do one. Actually, maybe I'll add a little bit more to that cookie. This is actually quite easy to work with. Hopefully I added everything. It's very buttery cookies. Okay, so then it says, to push down with a floured fork. Oh, floured. Okay, well, that's on top of the flour, so we're not going to go with that. Okay. Oh, it's working fine. Working fine kind of reminds me of this is what you do with peanut butter cookies in the US, if you're in the US. Da, da, da. And we're ready to bake. So I've preheated my oven at 180. Because look at this, I'm getting so professional at this now that this is my 5th show. Bum, bum, bum. That's what they look like. Let's see how they turn out. Okay, so as you guys know, if you've joined me on other shows, there we go. Like Play-Doh. Yes. Am I making this right? Have you guys made this before? Like other shows, what was I saying? I don't even know what I was talking about. Oh my gosh. Are these turning out right? It feels a little bit different. I am going to take another tray out and get the rest of these ready while we're talking. So I'm happy to answer any questions. If you have any questions, if some of you are traveling here or moving here, or just want to know baking questions, because, I know everything about baking. It's a stunning day here in Wellington. I was in the city, and for one day only, they have In-N-Out Burger, and I stood in the line. I did. I stood in the line hour and 40 some minutes. And if you are in New Zealand, pretty sure I'm going to be on TV3 tonight. So I was with another American, and so she's from California and knew what a In-N-Out Burger should taste like. And so they were very interested in her take on it. So we are both on there if you want to check that out. Let's see. It wasn't my intention. I was meeting with her, and then I just happened to mention it and didn't realize she was such a big fan. And so that's what we did, and ended up being really fun. But of course, then I'm behind with everything else I was doing today. But it's going well. And yeah, it seems like a very summery type day today. So I'm very excited about this fizz. It says it's going to lightly fizz on my tongue because of the baking soda and the golden syrup together. So yeah, should be interesting. Why is my hair all flimsy? Oh, it's humid. It's hot in here. So yeah. But let me see what else is going on. Oh yeah. So I get so many people. You guys seem to like this show. So hence the reason I keep doing it. And I enjoy it. I definitely enjoy it. But so thank you for watching the show. This is the 5th episode. If you haven't watched the other ones, the first week I made Afghan biscuits, so you can check that out. Then I made cheese scones, I believe. Then I made yo-yos. What the heck else did I make? This is the 5th episode. I made something else. Why am I not remembering it? I don't remember. Oh, and then last week I made, it's because it's the recency effect, right? You can't remember the most recent thing. I made sponge cake for my daughter's birthday that day. It was her birthday last Wednesday, and we made sponge cake, which I had never made, and she ended up loving. If you didn't see it, I posted pictures on my Instagram. I meant to put it on my community here, so I'll do that. Sorry, I meant to do that and didn't. So yeah, so today we're making hokey pokey biscuits, if you're not aware. And yeah, so everybody's always commenting on my dancing as I'm waiting for the biscuits to cook. Actually, let me get a cooling rack. Oh no, they look like they're melty. Woo! Well, only 2 of them. The rest of them look okay. So hopefully we are money. So my son went to year 7 camp today. So I hope he's doing well up there. And so that's exciting. It's his new school and new group of people and new camp. So, there's always running around getting ready for camp. And so, yeah, let's see. Yeah, just working a lot, doing a lot of marketing for people and doing all my own personal brand stuff in my business. So if you are thinking about moving to New Zealand, definitely check out my website. I have lots of services, and my training hub is what I highly recommend, because if you're coming here or traveling here, it just gives you everything you need to live, set up life, and thrive in New Zealand. I also have things on there like if you need some resume templates or some interviewing help, and just because it can be different. Oh, they do that. They do go flat. Okay, thank you. Thank you for being here and helping me. Okay, so they are supposed to go flat. Looks like, well, mine aren't going too flat. Did I make them too puffy? I might have made them too puffy. The problem is that they have pictures of things, but they don't have it of everything. And so I'm like, do they have a picture of it? Because I'd like to see what it's supposed to look like. But man, there are a lot of recipes, but they are quite simple, because I've been looking for ones, that only take 10, 15 minutes to bake, because, that's all the time we have, really. I don't want something that's going to take 45 minutes. Okay, so we're 5 more minutes. Ooh, they're looking really good. Ooh, they're looking really good. How fun. Those were so easy, you guys. Like, what felt like 2 seconds to make that, because you just put it in a pan, melts it really quick, dump some flour and baking soda in there. Boom, you got cookies. You seem like amazing. But that's what's good about New Zealand, is they don't put as much pressure on moms to be like this Pinterest mom that you feel in the States. But mostly it's probably because I just do it to myself. Here, let's put this and start soaking. Okay, so if anybody has any questions or anything that they would like me to make next week, let me know. Just gonna fill this up. And because I'd be happy to, because I literally picked this like an hour ago. Well, yeah, how do I decide? This is the true story, ladies and gentlemen. This is a true story. I had all the kids in the car today. I had to run everybody at different places. It was crazy. And I was about to pull out, and I was like, no, I forgot the Edmonds book. So I ran and grabbed this, handed it to my daughter in the front seat, and pick something out. Something that only takes 15 minutes to make and doesn't have crazy ingredients that I don't have. Lemon delicious souffle. Are you crazy, Andrew? Are you being serious? That seems really hard. Christy could do these. Yes, this is actually a really good Christy. What? She's not going to have golden syrup. Do they have golden syrup in the U.S.? I'm going to look it up right now, because I've never seen it, but that doesn't mean it's not there. I bet you they do, because you can kind of get everything. Okay, you'd find it in larger supermarkets, specialty groceries, and online. So it's not everywhere, is what they're saying. It's also called light treacle, or a liquid sweetener. My grandmother always cooked with a liquid sweetener, so that's very interesting. Maple syrup can do similar if you have that. But yeah, so you'll have to look it up. It's a thick, golden colored syrup made from sugar cane that is commonly used in baking or as a sweetener. Yes. Ooh, you can make homemade golden syrup. Okay, so there's a Golden Eagle Syrup Company in Alabama that makes it. So I'm sure you can order it from them. So you may have to order it special. I'll let you know if this is any good and if you should order it. But there's so many recipes. If you get the Edmonds cookbook, there's so many recipes in here. I don't know. They're different. We're trying them. We're going to see how good they really are. Ginger slice would be great. Yes, I need to make ginger slice because I've never made it. And I would never eat it. Like if you go to the bakery and you have the big, beautiful, clear cabinet that you can pick out the stunning things that they make every day. I would never pick the ginger slice, never. But my son, so my kids become very much Kiwi before me, because I'm more set in my ways, if you will. And they were like, they love the ginger. And I was like, ginger in baking, it just seems Like gingerbread would be like the most popular in the US, but I hate it, you know? So in my mind, I'm like, eh, but I'm going to make it. Date loaf is, yeah, date loaf, like dates being like, oh, like dates, not like raisins. Because what I think, I don't know. I think when people say date loaf to me, I think I was thinking raisins, but dates are very good. So that could be a winner. Date loaf. Let's look that up. And then the ginger slice, because let's see, A, B, C, D. This is it. Okay. We have date bliss balls, date loaf 25. Okay. You guys know what page? It's so funny. When I said I was doing the show, everybody was like, do this on this page and this page. It was just so cute how everybody knew the pages. But then it's, of course, there's different versions, so that doesn't always translate. Okay, here we are. Hold on. I feel like my super sniffer is going off. Oh, yes. It is going off because my timer thing didn't go off. Ugh. Guys, look at this. Look at this. This looks so good. Look at how beautiful these look. Oh my gosh. These are stunning. Oh my gosh. I'm so glad I made these, and they're going to fizz. And I'm just going to throw these in just to get it all cooked. So I think that my oven is a bit broken because, you know, sometimes it beeps really loud at me and other times it doesn't at all. So like, I'm very excited about these. So I'm going to take one of these off so that I can try it. Although I should take a picture of it. Didn't I have my phone? Because it's just so beautiful. They actually turned out perfect. They're like this beautiful golden. Is that because of the golden syrup that they're so stunning and perfect? Or am I just really good at this? Which one is it? Oh my gosh, they look really good. Okay, so I'm going to take one off so it cools a bit quicker. Oh my gosh, stop messaging me. I'm going live. I'm live. So yeah. Date loaf is yum. Oh yeah, I was looking it up. 25, page 25. Gingerbread loaf. Interesting. I'm interested. I'm very open to trying this. I have to say, these look a lot better than I was expecting. Okay, so chopped dates, boiling water, brown sugar, butter, walnuts. Should I put walnuts in it? Like, you know, I love walnuts. My kids hate them, but too bad for them. If it says walnuts, I should put it in because I got to do the Edmonds. A simply made moist flour some low. Oh, but it takes 45 minutes. Maybe I'll have to make 2. So I can bake some things ahead of time if I'm organized. We'll see. Okay. So is it cooled off? Yeah, it's pretty cool. Okay. So just look at how beautiful that is. It's like this golden. Look at how perfect the golden texture is. Okay, here we go. Taste test. Drum roll. Drum roll. Okay. I mean, it is so moist. Like, look at how nice the thickness is. It's really nice. It's good. Like, look at how nice that inside looks. Wow, like, what is that taste? It has, I can taste the golden syrup. Like, I can definitely taste that, but like, what is that taste? It's really good. My kids are going to like these. These are actually really good. I'm going to pull this off so they start to cool because, of course, I have to go pick them up and not too long. So, wow, that's good. It's beautiful. They're so beautiful, you guys. So, yeah. So if you're enjoying this show, subscribe because I do this every week. I think I'm sticking to Wednesdays, but every week looks so different. So I can't guarantee it, but I need to have a consistent time, but I haven't found it yet. There's just so much going. Oh my gosh, these are really good. Do you guys make these a lot, or is this just something people don't make? I just did. I wanted the fizz. Am I getting a fizz? Not really. Maybe my I've had the golden syrup for a while, so maybe it wasn't fresh enough. I would have bought it normally if I had time, but I didn't. Mm. Oh, I really like these. I did feel the earthquake yesterday. It wasn't too bad. It was like, I think, a 4 or something or 5 something. Wow, that was good. It's like this really nice buttery flavor. Is there something I feel like I would add cinnamon? Don't hate me for saying that. Is there something that you could add into this to just have a little bit? It is just really nice on its own. It would be really good with a cup of tea, but ain't nobody got time for that. We're just going to eat it. Let's see. You guys are funny. So yeah, hey, also, I'll put the link in the description. I don't think it's in there because I just rushed everything, but join my community. I have a new online community for free. It doesn't cost anything. Just I'm trying to connect everybody from all my social media, just all in one place so I can chat with you guys and just kind of have deeper relationships. I just love my community. I love you guys and gals. And if you want to just go in, because I feel like it would be helpful for people to meet each other, to ask questions there and do that. So obviously, if you're in my training hub, you get an exclusive group of people. Those people are actually moving here from America generally. And that's a kind of a different group and what they're doing. But this is kind of for everybody, for all New Zealanders, people from Australia, people from around the world that watch all my different channels, because I kind of do different things on different channels, but a lot of the same. To kind of come together and we just share information and we just have a common link that you just watch my stuff. And I'd like to get to know people better because it's getting hard to be like responding to everything on all the different channels. So I put stuff out. Let's bring everything into everybody in the community. And then it's cool because it's just download Kajabi on your phone and you could just be talking on there from your phone. It's great. You just log in from there. So join it. It's free. Link is in the description. Do I have what video? Oh, you're not going to want to miss the YouTube video coming out on Sunday. I'm already done with it. Look at me. I'm so on top of it. I went to a really cool place. It's a vlog. So if you like those, watch it. If you don't, I don't care. Let's see what else. Yeah. Join the training hub. If you are coming here, if you've already moved here and you're struggling a bit, even if you've been here for a year, it's a good place to be because it's what these are other places, people that are moving here or are here. Lots of great videos, one-on-ones with me or live Q&As with me. So how many Americans have moved here since you've been doing your channel that you've helped? That's a good question. I should probably look that up. I can look at like how many consults I've had. It is a little bit different because I've used different platforms. And so like I haven't done like a cumulative number, but you know, I don't do a ton. Like this business that I have, the consulting and the train, this isn't a big business. You know, it doesn't bring in enough money. I just enjoy doing it and it's helpful and I love meeting people and connect. It's like in every way it's me. And so, yeah, so that's why I do it. I'm hoping to grow it because that would be nice. Because, you know, none of these social medias make me anything significant. So, and so, yeah, so I would say maybe 100 consults a year, but that was also before, like during COVID and stuff. So it's definitely picked up quite a bit. I have quite a few a week. So I think that that's just, you know, immigration's opening up. Immigration's also apparently changing their rules midway through the year. So that could make it easier for people or harder depending on who's in government, right? And then, you know, and then they'll probably, but I'm just here to help. I don't know everything. I'm not like, I can't give like actual immigration advice, but I love to share my experience, help connect people. I have lots of great resources on the training hub that you'll need and that you should use are actually really great. And then just like I just met with someone today, I had a consult and like, he's just traveling here and just want to talk about like where to go, what to do. And like, you know, and it's just even the cultural training with that. Well, this is how you should handle this situation, expect this in this situation. So it's good. Oh, thank you. Yes, I am a get up and go. If nothing else, that's me. I know I keep signing on for new things. I've been writing more blogs. I think getting information out that way is really helpful. And, you know, my dance class coming up in April. So anyway, it was lovely to see you all, and I will see you next week, and make these. These are so great. Look at this. So good.